4-H market hogs weighing 249 to 259 pounds. Attention in the hog barns, I need class 4 4-H market hogs weighing 261 to 264. Please come ringside. Class 5 4-H market hogs 261 264. Please come to the ringside.
Well, Class 4 now in the market show, and I apologize for maybe taking a little longer this time. A couple of the pigs over in the corner kind of harder to get a real good look at them, so I just wanted to make sure I got a good look at them. We can get them placed the way they need to be, but I think we have a really nice place to start the class, and that's the Duroc pig the young lady has here at the center of the ring. Let's give her a hand. She brought us a really nice project, and I really like a lot of things about this hog. I think if you really just study the way that this guy's built, he's just really practical. I think that's a great word to describe him. He's a wide-based kind of a pig. He's not overly, extremely powerful, but he's more than wide enough. He's more than heavy muscled enough. Really fresh in terms of the way he's built. I just really like his profile. He's got a big body in him. Looks like a hog that's really efficient. He's going to get out and grow well, and I'm sure he's performed really well for the young lady. He's got a really good set of feet and legs on him. He's square and very correct in terms of the way he's put together. I think a really solid pig that we can land on to start the class with. Our second place is the young man's belted barrel up there with the blue stick. Congratulations to you. You can shake my hand if you want. Young man does a good job with this pig as well, and I had a harder time looking at him. He's over in the corner and he wanted to get out of the ring there, but he's a hog you really have to like the muscle shape in this guy. He probably even has more shape than the pig that we start the class with. Where he falls to second, he's not as wide coming and going. When you get behind this guy, he wants to narrow in terms of his base width. He's not quite as genuine and true in his chest floor either as you study him coming at you. Maybe just not quite as fresh as well as the Duroc that starts the class, but still is a really nice kind of a pig. Our third place is the other black pig the young lady has directly in front of me. You congratulations to you as well. He's perhaps the biggest framed of our top three out here, and when you view him from the side, he definitely needs to have some more center body to him. I'd definitely like to see him a notch softer and just more practical in his look, to make him more like our Duroc in terms of that category. You get behind this guy's where he impresses you. He's got a good deal of muscle shape. He's got some freshness to his top. He looks like he's grown and done well. Really a nice pig. Not quite as much width, not quite as much body, but a really solid hog. Our fourth place is the white pig the young lady's driving, and he's one that is a notch softer in his look. He's a notch heavier structured as well. Where he falls to fourth, he's more lacking in terms of shape. He's more nondescript in terms of his muscle pattern as you get him down his top and so forth. But still is a really nice, level design, heavy structured, mobile kind of a pig. Congratulations to you, young lady, for bringing us a nice project. Coming out next in fifth, and I thought fourth through sixth and seventh in this class were all very, very competitive and very close placings. Our fifth place hog is one that really balances quite well. You can tell the young man's done a nice job. He's very well presented, very fresh in terms of his look. He just runs out of power. He's not as wide, he's not as heavy boned as a couple of the other ones that place above it. Still a really nice pig. Our young lady's blue butt that comes out next is one that from the profile you think is really going to have lots of power. When she came out, I thought, wow, this one's going to look pretty good. You get in behind her, and honestly, she disappoints you. She's a little narrower, going away from you than maybe you'd like. Definitely want to give her some more body. In terms of her top side, she's got lots and lots of power, lots of composition there. Really a good pig from that aspect. The young lady with the belted hog that comes out next just runs out of muscle and shape relative to the ones that place above him. Definitely have to admire the practical look that he gives you. He's built really well in terms of his feet and legs. We can just add more to him. He can move his way around quite a bit. Same kind of story with the down-eared hog that the young man brings out here. Looks like a hog that's really grown and done well for him. He's definitely a nice project. If we can give some more muscle shape and just width and product, this one can move on up. We can go ahead and let these last two pins out. All the pigs in the class, once again, I've been very impressed with the quality on down the line. Even the ones that are down here towards the bottom of the class, don't get down on yourself because you've still brought good projects. Good job, guys.
And the results for Class 4 4-H market hogs weighing 249 to 259. First place goes to Adriana Crawford, Meadowlarks 4-H. Second place, Joseph Randall, Meadowlarks 4-H. Third place, Cheyenne Perrin, Chicago Park 4-H. Fourth place, Caitlin Maddox, Meadowlarks 4-H. Fifth place, Jared Creamer, Penn Valley 4-H. Sixth place, Madison Warnicki, Meadowlarks 4-H. Seventh place, Megan Brazil Blocky, Kentucky Flat 4-H. Eighth place, Sayre Turnage, Clear Creek 4-H. Ninth place, Casey Andes, Misty Mountain 4-H. And 10th place, Zachary Fink from Clear Creek 4-H.
Nevada County Farm Supply has been part of the agricultural scene since 1993. Their staff consists of a certified crop advisor, licensed pest control advisor, and irrigation auditor. In Penn Valley, they have a full-service nursery with over 500 varieties of plants and garden enhancements. In Grass Valley, they have a warehouse full of soil amendments, fertilizers, and nutrients. Nevada County Farm Supply, powerful knowledge and innovative solutions.
Anything Green Hydroponics is your source for hydro systems, grow lights, and soils. Anything Green offers a complete range of organic nutrients as well as fungicides, miticides, and predatory bugs. Anything Green Hydroponics has just received this year's soil. Get your totes, pallets, or individual bags. Stay tuned for future workshops. It's all at Anything Green Hydroponics.
Grass Valley Hay and Feed Supply is dedicated to the health of your pets and livestock. They offer the top brands of nutrition and carry the complete line of products from Bar Ale and Purina Animal Feeds along with Diamond and Canaday. They carry rice and wheat hay bales for your gardening needs, as well as alfalfa, grass hay, and grain for your livestock. It's Grass Valley Hay and Feed Supply, supporting Nevada County agriculture since 1992.
And our next class in the ring is going to be Class 5 4-H market hogs, weighing 261 to 2.
Well, we're getting closer to some heavier pigs. I think that we're on class 5 now of our 4-H market show, and once again, another nice class. Maybe not quite as many numbers in this class, but I think we still have a lot of quality on the top end. In particular here, our top two. Your class winner is going to be the young lady right here in front of me with the blue mask pig. And congratulations to you. You brought a nice project. I really like a lot of things about this gilt. She's a wide bay gilt. She's got lots of muscle shape. She's very balanced when you view her from the side. I'd like to see her just a notch taller fronted and maybe just open her up just a notch more there to the center portion of her skeleton. But that's being pretty critical of a hog that's got all the basics: width, muscle, freshness, soundness, and mobility. Very solid pig to start our class. Not to take anything away from our second place pig, and when we talk about muscle and width and freshness, another pig that's right there with our class winner. Where you fall to second, and I'm sure you probably already know this, pig's limping a little bit, and it's just a little harder to evaluate. Definitely has no impact on meat quality. This pig's going to bring forth a great end product for us still, regardless of how she's getting around there on her rear legs. She still gets around pretty good, in my opinion, for having an injury there. But you study this one's muscle and shape and composition, she brings forth a lot of very, very, very positive attributes. Our third place pig is our black pig the young man brings out here, and he's one that you really have to admire lots of things about this guy. This is a big body, really practical looking kind of a barrel. As you study it from the side, it looks like this guy's really been very efficient and grown quite well for the young man. He's going to bring forth a very, very high quality product, endpoint product when he goes to the rail. This guy's going to have lots of core quality, not as much muscle or width when you compare him to the two that place directly above him, but you still have to really like a lot of things about that guy. I think the same thing can be said for our fourth place pig here. We've got another really functional, practical kind of a black gilt, sound moving up both ends of her skeleton. She's well balanced, level from the side. We just need to open her up, maybe give her a little more body relative to the ones that place above her to move her on up in the class. The young man brings us a white pig that comes out here, starting to get a little bit narrower mane. Hog that we definitely need to open up quite a bit more and maybe just make him a little fresher in his overall look. The same kind of story for the white pig that follows us out next. We can open this pig up and just make him a little fresher in his look. He can get up there, and then the red spotted pig we wind the class up with, still a pig that relative to the commercial industry, way ahead of a lot of the pigs that are our pork that we have in America today. Something you should still be proud of. Congratulations to you as well.
And our results for Class 5 4-H market hogs weighing 261 to 264 pounds. Cheyenne Ramos, Kentucky Flat 4-H in first place. Second place, Madison K. Pierce, Kentucky Flat 4-H. Third place, Aiden Wall, Clear Creek 4-H. Fourth place, Matt DeShane, Clear Creek 4-H. Fifth place, Ty Sullivan, Kentucky Flat 4-H. Sixth place, Colby Cardwell, Kentucky Flat 4-H. And seventh place, Zach DeShane from Clear Creek 4-H.
Just a little cleaner made up to the front, and ties in a little bit neater in behind the shoulder, over the top of the shoulder, than our third place lamb. Our third place lamb, again, a lamb that certainly has some fullness, meat, muscle, and fullness of that leg back there, fairly good over the hip. A lamb that certainly will do quite well on the rail. This lamb that we have in 4 spot, we really like the lamb in terms of the pattern of how that lamb looks for 4 years, especially on the side profile. The only problem is with this lamb, you can see it from out there, he drops from the hooks to the pins quite readily. Okay, even though his dock is a little bit longer, he's not as full on the outside of the leg and on the inside twist as these other lambs, and he drops right here. If we could square him up from the dock, we certainly would get him. Then we have a lamb here, right? She's a little bit cut up in the twist. We'd like to see her a little bit deeper in the twist. We'd like to see her fuller on the leg and fuller around the tail. We're going higher in the class, but certainly square over the top. A ewe lamb that certainly has a dimension of meat over the top, and has a good spring rib in there. She's got some volume. Nice ewe lamb. As we go down our we have whether it's a little bit crooked on his hind legs here, and that structure throws off his hips, and it also throws off the amount of meat and muscle we got in through the center portion of the leg. If we could straighten him up a little bit, but that's why he's here. He does have some meat and muscle all the way through the top. He's fairly uniform in terms of his condition. He's right there today. We've got 2 wethers down here at the bottom that are put together bits and pieces. If we could straighten them up behind in the front of the shoulder and how they tie in the neck junction. You can also take a little bit of the shoulder off these guys, straighten them up with the hooks and the pins. We can move them on up, but certainly they still have enough condition to be market ready. And you know, you guys are really good feeders here, all of you, because every lamb you've had in here has come in market ready, even your lightweight lamb, and that means something. That's really something. That means you're going to make some dollars. That's worth dollars, but you got to pay for that feed, right? And you got a lot of money in that feed, so it takes a lot of money to put fat on these lambs, but you certainly want to do that for your buyers. And we want to make sure that they're happy with the product that you're selling. So my hat goes off to you. You've done all of you have done a real nice job feeding with that one. Let's give them a round of applause.
Results of our Class 3 4-H market lambs. First place, Grace O'Callahan, Middle Arms. Second, Connor McGee, Middle Arms. Third, Winter Terrier, Chicago Park. Fourth, Lily Veerkamp, Penn Valley. Fifth, Daniel Ramey, Chicago Park. Sixth, Rachel Stafford, Independent. Seventh, Austin Jackson, Independent. And eighth, Victoria Warmuth, Penn Valley.
Nevada County Farm Supply has been part of the agricultural scene since 1993. Their staff consists of a certified crop advisor, licensed pest control advisor, and irrigation auditor. In Penn Valley, they have a full-service nursery with over 500 varieties of plants and garden enhancements. In Grass Valley, they have a warehouse full of soil amendments, fertilizers, and nutrients. Nevada County Farm Supply, powerful knowledge and innovative solutions.
Anything Green Hydroponics is your source for hydro systems, grow lights, and soils. Anything Green offers a complete range of organic nutrients as well as fungicides, miticides, and predatory bugs. Anything Green Hydroponics has just received this year's soil. Get your totes, pallets, or individual bags. Stay tuned for future workshops. It's all at Anything Green Hydroponics.
Be sure to join us each week right here on NCTV Channel 11 at 6:30 to 7:30, and of course on our YouTube channel, The Food and Farm Show.